Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Once I'm bringing you another COH2 replay. This is a 1v1. I haven't done one in a while. So thank you, T34OP, for submitting it. Let's double check your profile real quick. I expect nice T34. Only level 1? Oh well. Let's double check one chat. Let's see. I want to see if there's any... No, there's really nothing I can get from this information anymore. Oh well, that's a shame. Let's double check their ranks then, real quick. It's about even. Lower rank guys, but that doesn't mean they don't have skill in the game. It's a 1v1 on Firma Winter. I could say this name, but everyone knows I'm going to mess it up. But I'll say it anyway. I'm going to say Koldeny Farmland. Or Firma Winter. Koldeny Winter. Firma Winter. Whatever. It's a Soviet winter map. That's all you need to know. In any case, let's see. So we have, oh boy, Mechanized Assault Doctrine. This can actually be pretty effective because, once again, there's a lot of cover and a lot of areas to, like, hide forces. So I could easily see this, if used correctly, kind of getting around troops and just overwhelming them very quickly. But we'll see what happens. Again, it would be a hell of a fight if that were to, well, if it's going to take a heck of a fight for these assault troops to die from a conscript force. Like, they're going to have range, and they're going to have to keep that range for pretty much majority of the time. But in any case, if you want to submit your own COH2 replay, make sure you do so via my Gmail, and I'll take a look. And maybe post it on my channel. Who knows? But I always love fan interaction, so again, the more replays you send me, and the higher quality they are, again, name, description, no profound language, or I should say very disrespectful language, stuff like that, and no AI, and, has a higher chance of me, posting it on my channel and take a look. Doesn't matter if you suck, or the enemy sucked, or you're amazing, or if the enemy's amazing, as long as you send me the game. So, wow, man, those engineers did not stand a chance. So anyway, Assault Grants managed to take the point. Now, if you're wondering, Greyshot, why are you watching these guys? Because I saw them, look, they're pushing all the way here, and then they took this point. Why? They also cut off the fuel. That Soviet player doesn't have fuel now. And now the Axis have actually a decent amount of, well, fuel coming in if they can just take this point and then take the other one. The problem is he's, instead going for the fuel, he's going for this. So, yeah, he'll get more munitions, which is pretty good. But otherwise, Soviet player's actually not doing too bad. So, even though, again, doesn't have all the points, Soviet player's still doing relatively well in terms of resources and maybe can keep things going. A lot of conscripts being deployed. So I'm assuming with all those, let's see, yeah, you're probably going to go Guards Rifle for the PPSHs, if I had to assume. That way you can go toe-to-toe with close range. Oh, that would be awesome! Assault Grants versus conscripts with PPSHs. That would be really cool. This German player is really focusing on resources, though. Very few men on the field. He's just trying to put down caches. That may be a detriment, because once again, unfortunately, just doesn't have the troops to guard the front. And I feel like these conscripts are just going to spread on out and recapture all this territory. And the bare minimum what's going to happen in the beginning is this point's going to be taken over by the Soviet player and with the MG locked down. I do like this crossroads. It's actually pretty nice. So I assume this is going to be probably the major play. Nice job, by the way. I like how there's two buildings. And I gave myself, wait, what are you talking about? Why is that important? At least both sides are equally... competent at taking over this point and possibly using an MG to cover it. It's not just one side where some maps you have that where it's this weird thing that it's not balanced. So it's nice to see. Close range troops unfortunately having issues. Conscripts using their range to overwhelm the close rangeness of the Pioneers and the Assault Grants. They're pulling back. Conscripts advancing, gonna take that fuel. You're getting in the building, but it doesn't matter. You're just going for the fuel. That's what they kind of needed and wanted. So, good job in that regard. Pushing the Assault Grants back. T-34. But, oh my god. We have, oh wait, I was going to say, we have an MG, another MG, but no, now we have a mortar. With 3 conscript squads all kind of spread out. This one's a little grouped up. I think you need to spread those out. Why'd you go double Pioneer? I don't know. Oh wait, you haven't gone for the building yet. Oh, okay. You're going for this, so what? You are not going to be using grenadiers. And that also means you're not using mortars or snipers. This is a very risky play for the German player. But they have an MG to back them up, so at least they're going to annihilate that conscript squad and push them back. That should allow them to hold the munitions, maybe take this star over here, Unfortunately, I think that the Soviet player can, just bring over a mortar and some probably additional forces and overwhelm those forces on the left. Again, drop smoke, get the Pioneer squad in. I'm sorry, the Engineer squad in. Easily can overwhelm the Engineer squad. I'm sorry, Engineer. God, MG squad. I'm losing my mind today. Conscript's taking over the far right, and they retook the field. These guys are still here. They're just going to get a flamethrower and burn you out, and that's exactly what they did. They're just going to go burn, baby, burn. And oh my god, they almost killed 2 squads, and now they retreat. Yeah, good job, man. Good job on keeping that unit. I'm so glad you managed to stay in that building the entire time. You really held the line. Or not. At all. But yeah, flamethrower is fantastic for getting guys in buildings. If that's an MG and you're worried about, being suppressed, just move right here and do direct attack and you can hit that building. Flamethrowers can actually go through obstacles, similar to like a Pak-43 where it can fire through buildings. It's kind of like that. But so, again, very nice to see. At least, proper flamethrower tactics against buildings. Conscripts moving on in. We have mortar coming down. I guess trying to hit something. Oh, there we go. The assault grens. I was like, where are they trying to hit? And what? Nope, assault grens. Which begs the question, if this guy is rushing, I'm assuming, then he's just not going to put down that building. He's not going to have the Panzerfaust. He's not going to have mortars for smoke cover to advance or anything. And as we can see with this Soviet player, he's doing the complete opposite. He's doubling down on infantry. As much as he's T-34 OP, he's really focusing on the Soviet infantry. Or at least, conscript and MG. With a lot of support functionality. So I think what that's going to allow is the Soviet player to lock down territory very easily. So yeah, just have the MG face this way and you got that area locked down. Or maybe even this building. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of this territory pretty much locked down. And this German player is just going to be on the offensive the entire time, just trying to reconnect this territory or hold piece of territory zone. But he's going to have to go back and forth. Once again, you're putting down more caches, but you just don't have the troops. The Soviet player easily has twice as many men. So, again, I simply don't know what the plan is. Wait, MG set up? Yep, MG set up, and that MG is in no cover. So the Maxim is just going to open fire. The Soviet mortar coming down. The assault grens moving on in, and it looks like they're coming in from 2 opposite directions. We have the MG over here, which could suppress those guys as they come around. Nice job taking out that MG. Assault grens trying to move on in, but the MG might suppress them in time. Looks like they will. Assault grens over here just lying in wait for something, or lying in wait. I don't know what they're doing. They're just staying there. There's a Pioneer squad moving up, but they're not going to help. And they're just going to be suppressed. And are they going to die? No, they're going to once again retreat. It's like one is like, okay, there must be like 1 or 2 guys left. They have to be barely alive. Then I'll retreat you. Only then. It's like, okay, well, sure, why not? Anyway. Units falling back. Mortar coming down just to prove a point. Conscripts will probably take over the MG. And there'll be 4 MGs for the T-34 OP. Oh, Pioneer Squad's going to try to take it, but alas, not in time. And the MG's going to once again stop him, bring him down to a single man, then he's going to retreat. Oh, boy. Now, at least I'll give this for the Soviet player. He could advance and take a little bit more territory, but I do like how he's being very cautious and slowly moving up. Why aren't you retreating that? There we go. Oh, still died. Oh, shoot. And this could be where we have an issue. One is getting an Ostwind. This will do a great job at pretty much killing all infantry on the field. The problem I see in this, however, for the Ostwind is going to be determined by T-34. Yep, he hasn't got an anti-tank. And he still hasn't got anything with the tank. He still hasn't put down the light armor building. So again, if he hasn't put down that, the Ostwind's pretty much going to have no real competition. Like, it's just going to go around and just kill everything. Now, what he could have also done is place mines. But okay, no, he's making them the building now. He could also have placed some mines, but Ostwind, for at least another minute or 2, will go around this map uncontested. And maybe he can combine that with the assault grens and regain some territory. It doesn't look like he knows about the MG. So this MG is going to suppress those troops and probably beat them before they can do anything. Ostwind moving around. Most likely it'll cause some damage on the right. once again, I feel like you have to worry about AT grenades. But so far, he has not picked that. Oh, okay, so he did pick the guard rifle, as I thought he would, because of the PPSHs. So he probably could start equipping conscripts. And with those, I think the conscript would be more powerful than assault grens. Assault grens might have a slightly better defense, but I feel like for offense purposes, PPSHs might just tear them apart. Unfortunately, that MG and conscript squad had to retreat. Oswin just going around, tearing apart the Soviet lines. Not much there now. Assault grens... I'm sorry, Pioneer Squad moving in. Assault grens managed to take the munitions point. But again, Germans are currently losing in terms of capture points. So again, if you don't get these victory points, yeah, you're gonna start going down. You're gonna start ticking down. AT grenades being thrown, or at least one. Didn't do that much. Engine's still there. Flame. All right, yeah. Let's use a flamethrower against a tank, sure. But I don't know. Maybe just keep. Why are you going toward the buildings? You know they have AT grenades, so they can just kill you slowly over time as they heal up. Oh my god. Well, when I mentioned about stupid plays, this is a really stupid play. Because you can say, oh, Greyshot, he's, killing a bunch of infantry. It's great. It's like, no. This guy's just going to keep throwing AT grenades at the Ostwind until they all die. I'm sorry, until the Ostwind dies, I should say. And he can just keep healing. There's another AT grenade. Can we have another one? Mortar kind of hits their own men, but it's okay. Up, another AT grenade about to be thrown. Plenty of munitions left. Mortar now coming down on them. Soviets advancing on an Ostwind. Ostwind trying to escape for dear life. We have a second Ostwind being made now in Su-76. Pioneer Squad trying to help. Again, the Soviet infantry a little bit overextended. That Ostwind is so lucky it didn't get hit by one more AT grenade. Because I think one more and it would have died. Maybe two. Oh my god. But yeah, charging the base was really stupid. You're going to lose another Pioneer Squad. So I feel like this guy's just not paying attention to his units. I feel like one is just like, once again, just like focusing maybe, or maybe doesn't have as great a micro as he wanted to. But at least the one thing about that Ostwind charging that base was the fact it did cost the Soviet player a decent amount of manpower. And the one assault Gren squad did manage to take over this side. So they got the fuel in, which is now allowing for the German player to get a ton of fuel. However, we now have the Su-76 being deployed. So that should easily overwhelm the Ostwind. However, one thing I will take note is the Ostwind can kind of get behind it. It can do some damage to the Su-76. So we'll see what happens. Nice job killing the building. So the Ostwind, okay, maybe not as bad as it is I thought. That being said, one would be in a way better position if he, I don't know, actually retreated some of his units for a change. But other than that, he's doing okay. Like, relatively speaking, he's doing fine. I think it would have been smarter for this Ostwind. I know he got 15 kills. Good for him. Would have been better if he just kind of went back and forth, swiping back and pushing back the MGs and whatnot over here. Just keeping them pinned. I know attacking him in his base was very risky, and he's very lucky he didn't lose the unit, but I don't know. I feel... Oh, shoot. Ostwind... Su-76 opening fire on the Ostwind. AT grenades being thrown. Throw it! And you can say goodbye to this Ostwind. As long as they keep sight, that Su-76 will continue to hammer it. And, yeah, they will... Oh, he missed the shot. And, yeah, the Ostwind will probably lose the fight. And the Ostwind has maneuverability over the Su-76, which is the one thing. But, wow, okay, can't hit it. Oh, one more shot. Can we keep sight? Can we actually hit it? That's probably another thing. And, come on. Shoot her. Wow, holy shit, that thing, something just flew out of the Ostwind like Mach 10. Alright. Maybe it was a guy being like, goodbye, my planet needs me. The Germans actually live on the moon. And we made a terrible movie to showcase that. Anyway, the other Ostwind, though, doing a little bit better. Managed to push back the Soviets. And Assault-Gren's now trying to take over the territory. Soviets pushing on the right could take over. Soviets still easily outnumber the Germans 2-1. They did lose an MG from that attack, but overall they're still doing relatively well. Conscripts moving on in. Vet 2 could easily probably push. Yeah, he's going to retreat. He knows if he fought that, he's done. Now, the one thing, though, is the fact is this guy doesn't have the next building. And right now, the one is deploying a Panzer IV. So that income of fuel did help him out. So I'll give him that. I'll give him credit. His rush for the parent Ostwind in the long term is helping him. The problem is he just can't retreat a unit to save his freaking life. If he would have had, like, all those Pioneer squads that he kind of wasted, this Ostwind could have been back up in the fight, maybe helping kill the Su-76 by just going around the other one and attacking. Now, luckily, the Soviet player is taking over the right-hand side, which will allow them to, gain some more resources. MG and mid suppressing the Pioneer squad, so they're not going to take that capture point, or victory point. I keep saying capture point, victory point. I'm assuming they're going to, with this comm engineer squad, make the next building. Might be effective for him to put down, Actually, you know what? It might be good for him to deploy some guards troops. That way he can help out against the armor. But that's what I recommend. Otherwise, that Su-76 is going to have some issues. But, yeah, because that Panzer IV, if used correctly, can use maneuverability around. But it looks like the Soviet player knows that, is trying to get some better armor. In this scenario, a KV-1 would be great. Because right now we can see that 1 hasn't gone for the heavy Panzer Corps. So he has nothing that could fight a KV-1. You could say a Panzer IV could technically go toe-to-toe with the KV-1, but the KV-1 has the armor advantage. That's the thing about it. It easily has the armor advantage. So, oh my god, I love this conscript squad seeing the bunker. It's like, well, if we stay over here, it can't shoot us, so maybe we should try to shoot that guy inside. And the guy inside's just there, and the bullets are whizzing past. He's like, huh, that's weird. Oh, well, I'll keep looking straight. But in any case, yes, Zoe player making a push on the right. Not really much stopping him. Assault Gren's kind of realizing he can't win, pulling back. Now, he could deploy one could deploy a Tiger soon. And I could see him getting enough victory points to deploy said Tiger. Now, if that was the case, yeah, T-34 would then need to get actually some, definite heavy armor. Whether that being, I don't know, an Su-85 or maybe a lot of Su-76s or maybe AT guns. That he would need something to counteract heavier armor. But we'll see. It's very quiet right now. Maybe I'll fast forward it because there's not much activity. It's all quiet. Pioneer squad just kind of testing. Ostwind pushing on the right a little bit. Not really. Oh, we have artillery coming down over there. Managing to push back some troops. But now we have PPSHs equipped conscripts on both sides. There we go. Some more fighting. Assault Gren's fighting. Wow, that's really low health. Do you have a... You should probably build a bunker with the medics so you can actually heal your guys. And also retreat your units. For the love of God! Stop sacrificing them! I feel like this German commander is like, well, I heard that the Soviets are winning because they're just sacrificing men. Let's try that. And then someone forgot to tell him that the Germans don't have unlimited manpower. So, Su-76 rolling on up. Ostwind gonna have to retreat. We do have a Panzer IV over here, and the German player is placing down some Teller mines, so he's maybe anticipating a large Soviet counterattack with armor. But yeah, what the Soviet player makes up for overall infantry, the German player is using it in just armor. Which is actually pretty effective because, again, that counteracts all the MGs that the Soviet player's been placing. Come on, MG, get out of the building. It's only going to, like, 1 or 2 more shots and that building's a goner. Oh, good, you got out. Whew. Oh, no. Retreat, MG. You want to retreat. Get the hell out of there. Wow, there's no infantry left for this guy. Oh, he killed the MG on the retreat? Oh, that sucks. I would say for this guy to place some mines, but unfortunately he just doesn't have the munitions, so it would probably be a bad idea for that to happen. Alright, so they're there. Su-76 on standby. Oh, no. No, he's not going this way. Okay, so he's going across. Conscript squad's there. So he can kind of move on in and probably use an AT grenade, knock him out. Oh no, Panzer IV on the hunt. He sees the S-76 from behind. S-76 can't turn the barrel, so he's weak. T-34, this is your time to come in. Guards troops, lure him into the trap. Oswin, also in mid. Trying to help out. Pull the freak back, SU-76. Use that maneuverability. Dodges the shot for the Panzer IV. Panzer IV going in, though. Guards troops, now is your time. Now is your time. 2-star SU-76 firing with everything it has. Oh, shoot. S-76 unfortunately just perished. T-34 going in for the kill. AT gun been deployed. Nice shot with those rifles. I think he equipped them with better AT guns, I want to say. No, he has not. Okay, they have the base. My apologies. But it was enough for the Panzer IV to explode and the German player to get shot up into the air and then land in the building. So very nice job. We have some light artillery coming in. AT guns should probably fall back, you know, so that way it doesn't have a 100% chance of being hit by a shell today. But at least on the positive side, they killed the Panzer IV. The negative side is that right now, one is just like, you know what, I'm just going to make an armored army and deploying another Panzer IV. T-34 really, well, kind of needs heavier armor, or at least kind of work on his AT abilities. And one, I think, is making a mistake. He's at 12 victory points. 13 is what you need for a King Tiger. Not King Tiger, a normal Tiger. And it's just like, why would you, like, with that, you could kill everything the Soviet player has. Wow, okay. Oswin just killing stuff. I mean, good for you. I mean, to be fair, the Soviet player should retreat his men. Oh, he's not retreating. He's deploying a T-34 to go kill it. Oh, he's keeping it. Okay, I see what he's doing. Man, Oswin, you have gone 33 kills. I salute thee, sir. But just letting you know, you're about to die a horrible death. Oh, well. It tried. It did try. I'll give it that. Just unfortunately not enough. Oh, boy. Now, we do have a Panzer IV that's probably filled with vengeance coming over. But once again, the Soviet player, twice as many, yeah, in PopCap, and way more infantry. Way more infantry. The issue, though, is the fact that the Soviet player needs to capture territory. That's the current major issue. T-34 runs into the building because it decides, you know, why not? AT gun kind of needs to redeploy. Panzer IV's over here. Yeah, all these troops need to fall back. I would say probably Ura over here. T-30. Wow, Panzer IV, I don't know what you're doing. Wow, Panzer IV, you somehow had the advantage, and then you let the T-34 get behind you. I don't know how that's possible, but congratulations. You fucked up majorly. Conscripts coming in to help out. T-34 now chasing behind the Panzer IV. Panzer IV run, and looks like it is, trying to get the hell out of there. Where's the other Panzer IV while all this is going on? Like, seriously, where the frick is it? I swear to God. Oh my God, he's literally making a Panzer IV army. Stop it! Just stop it! You're about to get a Tiger. 2 Panzer IVs and a Tiger is all you need. Okay, really it isn't, but it would definitely be doing bad. We literally have a T-34 versus Panzer fight. The difference is the Germans have more armor. The problem, though, is that the Soviets have way more infantry. This guy can't keep a unit alive to save his life, but he's pumping out quite a bit of armor. So far, most of it's died. Remember the 2 Oswins? They've died. So, survivability is not that guy's strong suit, I would say. But hey, if these guys can hold the line and just wait for the German player to come in, they could ambush all that armor and neutralize it really quickly. So we'll have to see what happens. I would give it that the Soviet player will probably win this game, simply because of the fact that at least armor skills, the German player is slightly better, but overall, the Soviet player just has way more men and way more armor. I'm sorry, not well. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that, because he just lost that. He has way more infantry to assist him against more armor. That's what I should have said. T-34 rolling on in. Panzer IV Oh my god, more teller mines. Which is funny that we keep seeing these mines, but nothing ever detonates them. Like, these are really bad positions. Like, you really should put them on positions that are higher traffic. I don't know. I just don't see this as a major spot where I could see, like, here. Because, again, it's single direction. So, yeah, there. So we have Panzer IV on the right. I'm assuming they're just... I'm assuming he's positioning his armor to guard the capture points. So that way he can try to win it that way. But, once again, I'm just not entirely sure. Like... No, we have a Stug 3. Why? Okay, once again. Why would you deploy a Stug E? Why? Why? Why not a Tiger tank? Like, seriously, get a freaking Tiger tank. Oh my god, how much was this again? This was 75 fuel. Okay, literally in like 3 minutes with 35. You could have gotten yourself, without this, you could have gotten yourself a Tiger tank. Now you're gonna have to wait like 5 minutes. No, 6 minutes. 6-7 minutes before you get all that. And that's if you can keep controlling all these fuel and resources. Which I think you will, but we'll see. Panzer IV going behind enemy lines. Oh my god. Great shot on that T-34. Never mind. This guy's armor skills are decent. Alright, I'll take back my statement. The armor skills are decent. He's going behind enemy lines. Soviet players should probably have placed some mines to stop that by now. But he is countering. He is getting a ton of anti-armor infantry. But the problem is well, he kind of needs to keep them together and actually get a kill. Because right now, oh boy. Come on, throw the AT grenade. Yes. Boom. It's stuck. Fortunately, there's a Stug E over here now firing, shots to kill it. Which is annoying. But hey, at least the Panzer IV is crippled for the time being. A lot of artillery barrage coming in and just, I guess, scaring off the infantry. Panzer IV on standby. AT gun. Come on. Fire. Also, prioritize vehicles. Just please prioritize vehicles. Oh, okay. Soviet player, you have more men. I feel like you just need to kind of... Oh my god, decrewed. I feel like you have this advantage. I'm just very unsure. Like, why are you moving the mortar up this way if you know the Stugie's there? Like, you're gonna it's not gonna go well. Like, keep it back so we can at least take out the assault grens. Like, stuff like that. Like, you're getting also a lot of these guard troops, which are fine. I think you just need to kind of upgrade them and just have them, like, in cover, and you'll be doing a lot better. There we go. Or just get conscript squads. AT gun finally knocking that sucker out. It's about time. Don't deploy another one. I swear to Christ, get a Tiger tank. That's what you need. That's all you need. And you'll be doing a lot better. Oh, boy. Panzer IV just going around. I feel like this guy just doesn't understand. Oh, what? Another artillery barrage coming in. This guy just doesn't get the fact, like, the Soviet player is getting more AT. So every time he does that strafe, he's increasing the chance of fucking himself. Like, 'cause that's twice now, or 3 times, that he's managed to send armor by the base, fire a few shots, and leave. The other 2 times, he lost his engine. So at least, okay, you're getting better. The Soviet player should probably be more, like, should probably know about that a lot more. Like, the reason I'm blaming both is this guy should know at this point that this guy is, like, doing these weird, like kind of hit and run tactics, and kind of position his conscript squads to throw AT grenades to kind of make sure they get pinned, and that way they can easily take him out. Well, on the flip side, I can't believe this German player's been able to, like, escape every single time. But hell, I mean, he's really freaking ballsy, so I'll give him that. Once again, getting an Oswind. Why are you getting an Oswind? Don't get a goddamn Oswind. Have enough anti-infantry support. Finally, you kill an injured vehicle trying to run for it. What you need is a Tiger tank. I swear to God, get a Tiger. This is one of the few times where I'm not seeing a Tiger, and I'm like, usually when people play this game, they get the heavy tank. For some reason, you are deciding not to get the heavy tank, and I'm very befuddled by that decision. AT gun moving on up with all the guards troops. This could be the time. Oh my god, this Panzer IV just doesn't seem to get the fact how much danger he's in. Because there's 3 different troops with AT rifles, and they're just going to tear medium armor apart. Oh! Beautiful shot with the AT gun. Just knocking that thing out. Now, again, they need to fire on the other one. He is placing bunkers, so at least the German player knows the fact he's so low on manpower in terms of overall just, like, you know, frontline infantry combat. And he's like, okay, I'll put down bunkers, which aren't a little bit expensive, but hey, they'll guard the point. So that isn't too bad. Unfortunately, this AT gun's like, okay, we'll just, you know, break it apart. Would be amazing if the Soviet player managed to take the Panzer IV, but I think he's using attack fire on that Panzer IV's carcass to try to kill it. There we go. So that way you won't have to worry about the German player retaking it. Oh, good. So right now the German player has 1 Panzer IV and 1 Ostwind. Okay. All right, fine. So no Tiger tank yet, which is very disappointing. And we're also seeing the fact that his big armor, you know, counter is not doing so well. You know, because there's just a lot of German infantry, Soviet infantry is just overwhelming him. Now, at least he has the resources. He has the majority of the map. So if he were able to continue with this success, he might win this game. He might win this game because apparently this Soviet player is having a really hard time fighting all the armor. To be fair, I'm not good at 1v1s, but at this point, I would make sure like I had a conscript squad and probably 1 or 2 guard troops with me going in separate directions. That way, if I get attacked by it, I can use the AT groups to weaken it down, get in heavy cover, and then use the the conscript squad for the AT grenade to cripple the Panzer IV Ostwind. Light artillery barrage coming in, but once again, just moving out of the way. I feel like these light artillery barrages are just not doing as much as he thinks they're supposed to be doing. Because he keeps calling them in. It's just like, nope. No, just not doing all that much. Just kind of being there. Not doing much. 100 points remaining. Bunkers killed, so good job with that mortar. 1 kill, and it's up to Vet 2. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's see. You got T-34 now, so at least he has something. I'm assuming now he's saving it for a Tiger tank. The problem is the Soviet player has still a lot of AT. And then we look on the flip side with the German player, and now he doesn't have that Panzer IV escort anymore. He doesn't have the 3 Panzer IVs, plus he has 1 Panzer IV and an Ostwind. Just fantastic. I'm sure that's going to go well for him. Oh boy. AT gun opening fire on the Panzer IV. Soviet player trying desperately to take over the left side. We still have bunkers over here. Why the fuck do you have assault? He has assault grins just hiding in there. Why? Just why? Why? Ostwind killing the unit. Good job. You're about to lose the Ostwind, though. You are about to lose the Ostwind because you will not retreat. Okay. Just fantastic job. Conscripts just being pinned. Guard troops moving on in because they realize, oh, we just get enough troops with AT rifles, we can bust that bunker. Oh my god. And this thing who got, you know, injured from the AT guns and the guard troops and all that taken out. These tiller mines are so far back. Why are you put them closer to your You had like up to here. Like put it here and then here. Like where the T-34s have moved. Like seriously, what the freak is putting them all the way back here? He's not gonna charge your base. It's so freaking weird. Assault. Yep, he's gonna die. And he's deploying another fucking Panzer IV. I feel like every time someone mentions, like, get a Tiger tank, he doesn't know what a Tiger tank is. So he's like, you know what? I'll get a Tiger tank. He deploys it. It's like, that's a Panzer IV. And then deploys another unit. And someone's like, that's a Panzer IV. And it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And I just want someone to scream at his face, that is a Panzer IV. That is not a Tiger. Well, the Soviet guy now has his shit together, and after some weird setbacks where he really shouldn't have been set back for too long, but he eventually got his stuff together, is doing relatively fine. Now, this Panzer IV, from what I can tell, was making a beeline straight for this T-34 to kill it. The problem is these guard troops are going to hammer that Panzer IV with everything. Wow, hit your own mine. Just amazing. Just amazing skills. T-34 being healed. So maybe it can survive long enough. And with all the AT rifles currently firing on the Panzer IV, I actually think that Panzer IV is going to die before the T... Yep, there we go. Because he has AT. Equipped infantry. And we have a lot of artillery barrage now coming on the on that T-34. No! Oh, poor engineer squad. Oh, shoot. With light artillery barrage killed the T-34? Oh, so close. Oh, damn. Okay, that was good light artillery barrage. That was good. I'll give him credit. That was good. T-34 also, I'm very surprised you haven't gotten a KV-1. I feel like that would be really cool. Like, both these guys have heavy tanks. They haven't deployed either of them. I get maybe the T-34 because he wants something a little bit more maneuverable. Oh, my fucking God. Don't go for an Oswin. And he deployed a Stu-Gi. This is not an AI, right? I want to make sure this is an AI. Okay. An AI would constantly get, you know, vehicles that have no purpose at this stage of the war or in this game. But no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, at this point in this conflict, you need the heavy tank. Because that way they can stand up to these, you know, troops, and they don't get pulverized. Okay, I'm fast forwarding. This is stupid. I kept expecting a Tiger. I wanted a Tiger, but no, I'm not gonna get it. Like, Oswin, really good against infantry. But the problem is these guard troops are just gonna come on in, open fire from long range, and just kill it. And now you just have a Pioneer squad. Oh my God, he just deployed another Stu-Gi. Can't wait for it to die again, guys. AT guns opening. Yep, there it goes. AT equipped infantry firing. The guard troops are just tearing in left and right. Artillery barrage coming down. Soviet players slowly taking it over. Down 50 points. I don't understand. 53. I don't understand how that is possible. And the guy left. He didn't surrender. He just rage quit. I don't understand why you rage quit in this. You kept deploying the most idiotic unit composition I've seen in quite some time. So let's go over this, shall we? Most kills. Actually, very surprising. One actually got a decent number of kills. He had a lot more infantry. So again, I can understand why he definitely lost it. I'm assuming the Panzer IVs and the armor were the thing that were actually getting most of the kills. Okay, 9,000 damage for a conscript. That's actually pretty good. What was the overall damage? Wow, 35,000. Again, because the Soviet player didn't have as much armor, so they didn't do as much damage. But in any case, oh wait, hold on. 5 vehicles destroyed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, guard troops really good against armor. Panzer IV, 7,000. Okay, so what was the problems here? First off, 1. Your Oswin charge I initially thought was stupid actually did pretty well. It's kind of drained the Soviets' manpower and kept them at bay for the time being. So that was fine. The problem is you didn't escalate it. You didn't get the better armor. You didn't kind of lock places down all that effectively. You didn't get more men. Instead, you just try to rush out light and medium armor, and that just did not work out for you. And by light armor, I mean this. Oh my God, you did deploy KV-1. Just get it by the teller mine. Okay, thank you. Thank you, T-34, for at least deploying a heavy tank. Thank you. I need one this game. But yeah, it's stupid. It's honestly stupid. This guy literally had the game in his hands and how to win, and just said, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then yeah, the infantry just slowly regained to the point where, like, hey, we can kill this armor now. We have enough guard troops. We can literally just open fire and murder everything in our way. And that's exactly what we did. And then he used also the conscripts to just throw AT grenades and fight off the 1 or 2 assault grens that were on the field. Like, this one guy had no infantry throughout this entire game. He just decided no. Like, to be fair, I get the fuel cache. You're trying to rush for armor. I get it. That's fine. But you need something. And you retreat. You fucking suck at retreating. The Soviet player at least kind of knew how to retreat. I still think you could have been better. But oh my God. Please. Just retreat. Seriously, you can retreat. It's fine. It's okay. You can do that. But in any case, guys, that's this game. I hope you enjoyed this really bad game. Poorly managed, worse by the German player, just so by the Soviet player, but it wasn't it wasn't too cringy with the Soviet player. It was extremely cringy with this German player. But that's game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Ollie, Joey, Ace, Aaron, Leo, Nick, and Tim. Thank you for your amazing support, and thank the remaining Patreon supporters for your support as well. But seriously, you guys rocked. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time.